In the heart of the jungle, where the mighty lion once ruled, a bizarre turn of events unfolded. A donkey, yes, a donkey, somehow became king. But how did this happen? Was it through strength, courage, or wisdom? Not all. It was a cunning mix of trickery, a power vacuum, and two very clever accomplices. What followed was a hilarious and unbelievable tale of how a donkey cheated his way to the throne. For years, King Leo the lion ruled with pride and power. He kept order in the jungle and was mostly fair. But fate struck one day when, while chasing a plump wildebeest, he stumbled into a hunter's oversized net. In an instant, the king was gone, leaving the jungle in chaos. The monkeys threw bananas at each other, the zebras staged a messy protest, and vultures circled overhead. With no leader, the jungle was ripe for mischief. Enter Reynard the fox and Wolfgang the wolf, the jungle's sly manipulators. They weren't strong or brave, but they were masters of deception. They saw Leo's disappearance as their chance to rise. But they knew they couldn't rule openly. The other animals would never accept them. They needed a pawn, and that pawn was none other than Eeyore the donkey, peacefully munching on thistles, clueless to the scheming around him. Eeyore was no leader. He was stubborn, slow, and more interested in thistles than power. But Reynard and Wolfgang saw his greatest trait, gullibility. They showered him with flattery, telling him he had unique qualities and was the perfect candidate to unite the jungle. Flattered and tempted, Eeyore agreed. The fox and wolf launched their campaign. They coached Eeyore, taught him how to stand tall, how to bray like a king, and even spread rumors about his fake bravery and non-existent economic wisdom. They staged fake heroics, like Wolfgang pretending to attack a gazelle, only for Eeyore to stand nearby and be praised as a savior. Soon, the jungle was buzzing with stories of Donkey the Brave. Then came the election, or what passed for one. Animals voted with bananas, berries, and coconuts, but the results were already rigged. Bananas rolled conveniently toward Eeyore's pile, berries stacked in his favor, and before long, he was declared king of the jungle. The unlikely had happened. A donkey now wore the crown. His reign, however, was nothing short of chaos. He declared thistles the official jungle food, upsetting carnivores. He introduced a mandatory nap tax, forcing all animals to sleep at midday. His advisors, Reynard and Wolfgang, whispered constantly in his ear, pulling the strings while he brayed nonsense. The animals grumbled. Protests grew louder. The monkeys flung extra bananas, the zebras organized better rallies, and vultures circled closer than ever. Cracks appeared in the schemers' plan. The fox and wolf began fighting over power and resources. Eeyore, tired of being a puppet, stubbornly started making his own decisions, which only made things worse. One decree forced every animal to wear crowns made of thistles, itchy, uncomfortable, and quickly eaten by goats. The jungle's patience snapped. A rebellion began, led by a fiery baboon named Bobo and a clever zebra named Zelda. The animals plotted in secret. With stacks of bananas as weapons, they prepared to strike. When the time came, the jungle erupted into battle. Monkeys launched banana barges, zebras charged in unison, vultures dive-bombed with unpleasant surprises. Eeyore panicked, his crown slipping, while Reynard and Wolfgang scrambled uselessly. In the end, the Donkey King was dethroned. The fox and wolf abandoned him and fled, only to meet their own comic misfortunes: bees, mud pits, and endless thistles. Eeyore, left alone, surrendered. He apologized, admitted his foolishness, and swore never to wear a thistle crown again. Whispers soon spread of King Leo's possible return. Some claimed to see his shadow in the distance, sparking hope. In the meantime, the animals created a jungle council, led by Bobo and Zelda, to ensure fair leadership. No one creature would hold too much power again. As for Eeyore, he found peace in redemption. He helped the jungle rebuild, offered thistles to others, which they politely declined, and even wrote a book titled From Thistles to Thrones and Back Again. It wasn't a bestseller, but it served as a funny cautionary tale. And so, the jungle learned an important lesson. Leadership isn't about trickery or deception, but about fairness, courage, and working together. The story of the Donkey King became a legend, reminding everyone that even in the wild, wisdom and unity always outshine lies and manipulation.